Hello and welcome to another Gemini Rogues video. We have got a continuation of our top 3 tier 5 light tanks, and in this episode we have the German Leopard, which is a light tank which makes it a scout on 2 colours so far.
Pretty much, yeah. Tier 5 VK Leopard.
Come on, tell us a bit about it then, this Leopard.
It's based on a Panzer II, and they made about 330 during the war. Yeah, they actually made them. It never saw mass production. It saw production, but not on a mass scale. So obviously we only 300 made, but were made. So it did exist, and that's pretty much all you need to know about it. Really, we're not going to go into too much detail.
Okay.
Packages. I mean, like, kind of weird on Leopard.
Okay.
That's the first thing I'm going to tell you about this tank.
Why?
It's got 2 guns. But they come as 2 separate packages. Normally you see 2 separate guns, yeah, but you keep the same package. With this you don't. You've got the 5cm gun, and you've got a 3cm like auto loader cannon. The difference is the 5cm gun doesn't get a good engine. It gets 440 brake horsepower engine, whereas if you got the cannon on it, you get 585, which is a lot of difference. Are
we talking difference in power to weight ratio?
Yeah, pretty much. For you, you love your power to weight ratios. So yeah, it makes all of a difference. The first game I'm going to show you is with the 5cm gun on.
So what we're saying is you got to use, which is the best gun?
This is not the best gun. This is the first. I'm going to show you what it is. It's got reduced mobility and it's poor penetration.
Okay,
so straight in.
Let's roll this clip. Pro-Kafka. And what's this got on it? The standard gun?
This is a standard gun, the 5cm, 67 penetration. Straight away, yeah, you're struggling with a standard shell, which means you have to use your APCR shells a lot more than you'd like to. 130mm of penetration on the APCR, so it's not to be sniffed at. It's quite good. Yeah. But 70 damage. I mean, you can negate the 70 damage with a massive 28.57 rounds per minute you get. And an equally impressive 1.7 second aim time.
Does it hit stuff?
Yeah, it hits stuff. We're going to see in this video. Straight away, we're just going to try and push that edge, try to snap a shot off. Got a chance of the arm on you. The other little bit of drawback with this tank, and we've seen the LC before, this is a lot bigger. It is a big light tank as such. But with that, it's got quite a lot of frontal armour. Don't go relying on it. You're not going to bounce a lot off, but if you come across some light guns and stuff like that, they're going to struggle to penetrate your front. It's got the equivalent armour of a tier 5 VK heavy. So it's got quite a bit of frontal.
It's quite big then.
Yeah, it is a big tank. Tracks get knocked off a fair bit on it as well. And as you can see on this, it's more of a passive scout in a way. It starts to be passive on Prokhorovka. I've got binos on in a minute. I'm going to use them later on, try and get them engaged. It's a bit tricky. I'd rather just keep pushing this ridge line, spot a few things, even dodge a shot. So you can play this aggressive, you can play it passive. It's got a turret and it's easier to play it passive with this gun on. I say easier, 67mm penetration, it's not easy to find.
Have you shot it yet?
No, well, shots at that artillery, but we're still lighting stuff up at this point. 5 shots lit up. We're kind of in front of his team. We've got there before his team got there to get shots in, to be fair. So we're pushing it now. Got this Fury. I mean, their team's sitting quite far back, which is advantageous to us. It means we can sit here, but we've been spotted, but we're not going to sit around long. You can see the acceleration there. Struggles, bounce to shot. You can bounce stuff off front, so they're straight off us front, glaciers, away, it's gone.
Are you saying standard play, keep moving?
What you can see straight away, the mobility, with this 440 brake horsepower engine you get with this gun, is not, you're not racing around ever, it's not ELC speed. I mean, we're doing roughly about 40, I mean it goes a bit faster when we start going down the hills, but it's getting roughly up to that speed. So, this gun, it's...
I've already seen you shoot over.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it in a minute now. We're far enough back now. We found a point on map where we're not spotted. We can sit stationary. We get his binos up, we get his cam on it up. You can see it, even premium rounds bouncing off a Fury. That's the problem with this gun. That's a tier 6 tank. That's one of the lightly armoured tanks you're going to see. You're going to see T-34s, the premium American heavy tank. You're going to see Tiger 2s, Lurvers, all manner IS-3s. 67mm penetration. You're going to struggle to find a way to pen a KV-1 with that gun, let alone a tier 8 heavy. So for me, this gun is not ideal.
I'm going to say no, it's not. But I do like the fact that you can use it but I can't see being able to survive in tier 8.
Especially with the reduced mobility as well.
Yeah.
Double that with the reduced mobility. Yeah, it's not
slower.
Yeah, it's not ideal. The other gun this thing could pack is, I don't know how you want to call it. Everyone's got different names for it. It's a cannon or a scattergun or
scattergun.
Yeah, there's loads of different terms. But you get a clip straight away. The reload, you'll notice, what's it saying there? 14 seconds. Well, 14 and a half seconds.
So on Sand River.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got the increased mobility now. We've got the 585 brake horsepower engine in the back, and we've got the 3cm cannon on it. Now it's what you'd call it a scattergun.
Yeah,
you refer to it
does the actual armour change when you change the turret?
No change in turret armour or armour on the tank. Exact same signal range, everything like that. You're not improving your camo rating or anything.
So it's just gun and engine.
More power, yeah. And you can see straight away it can do a little bit of damage, this gun. Nice weak soft target, look at that. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, but straight away, this is the problem with this cannon. You might think, wow, that's amazing. We're looking at these tanks here. Oh, can't get a shot on. We're still reloading. The reload time's a bit of a bummer. Bang, he's out of range. Can't shoot him. I can't shoot him, it's saying I'm out of range. 400 metres, that's as far as you can shoot anybody with this gun. We can't touch anybody over 400 metres. We can see them, we can spot them, but we can't hit them. So when you're playing this gun, bear that in mind. The position I'm in Sand River here, I am now relying on me spotting targets to get assisted damage, and I'm relying on them coming closer to me, basically, for me to do damage. We've been spotted. You can see it swings about even better with this engine. It improves everything. It improves everything.
Sand River.
Yeah,
nice.
we're just going to drop off at radar a bit here either way. We're not impervious to shots.
Does it do out in water then? Can it still move in water?
No, it's not like the DLC, it's better in water. The DLC just does not like water.
Okay.
The Leopard's not too bad with it.
This is our number 2. Did I say it was number 2?
Yeah, this is number 2.
Okay.
And a little bit more information on that 3cm gun. 95 penetration on the standard round, which is pretty good. It struggles a bit with its accuracy. You're not really going to hit many other distances. And we can see straight away again. They're too far away for us.
Need to be close up.
And only 15 more on an APCR round.
You're joking.
110, that's all you get. And you're getting 30 per one of these shots you manage to stick in. You can see there again, look at the accuracy. It's like a shotgun basically. Think of this as driving around with a shotgun. Closer you are, more chance you've got of getting every pellet into them. Over a distance, then pellets are going to start spraying wide. So your hit ratio is going to take a battering when you play this tank. If this is your favourite tank and you keep playing it, you'll be spotted again. Not bad camo rating on this tank, not brilliant. 380 metre view range, which is pretty good. We've seen that already. Fantastic signal range of 700 metres.
Yeah,
not
very good.
That fantastic when you can only shoot 400.
So
there's a little bit of a drawback. So that's the difference in the guns. It's an alright gun, but it's just getting it into a situation. It's situational play. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. So on the next clip, give us a bit more detail on best way to play it, best equipment on it.
I mean, we're doing pretty good here at this point. You can play this tank. I prefer to play it as a passive one and do a little bit of damage where you can. I mean, we've got 15 spotted targets here already. He's winning 400 metres.
Impressive. You mean getting the odd shot in, but you really need camo.
It's quite nimble. It goes backwards and forwards pretty quick. It's quite an heavy and big tank for a light tank, so you're going to love this fact. Pretty good at ramming little things. If you come across other scout tanks, give them a good ram with a Leopard, you'll do more damage than you'll take.
Wow.
Even artillery, you fire that clip off, you don't kill them, just ram them.
Just ram them.
You've got some good weight behind you.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You don't want to go ramming crazy stuff like you like to do.
Me?
You do like to do a fair bit of ramming damage, don't you?
If I can, I do like to hit the odd tank with my tank.
Yeah.
It helps.
So
anyway, go on.
This next clip we're on, Corelli, we're going to be a little bit more aggressive in this match. We're going to show you what we can do with mobility. We're moving around, we're racing around. You can see here, it's quite nimble, it's nippy. It turns nice, it handles nice. You're not going to get caught out by it in any way. And I'm just going to show you a little bit in this clip of that frontal armour we spoke about before.
Okay, got it.
Well, is there anything you want to know about this Leopard, or is it interesting you at this point?
This Leopard?
The only reason I put it above the ALC is it's more versatile.
I do like the scattergun when you're up close and personal, but I haven't really seen that yet. But
that is a one drawback and one plus.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of damage, and closer you are, the better. Which is, but closer you are, more chance you've got of getting shot yourself.
Yeah, because of the 15-second reload, which.
So it's play style. You have to develop a play style to play as tank. It's not like any other tank you play. You come across autoloaders early on in the game, but they're tanks that race around and you don't really see anything with armour. So you just race up and you pen something.
Yeah.
This, you've got to take into account what you can pen, where you can pen it, what you're going to do once you've shot to get that reloaded.
Especially if you're in tier 8.
Yeah, we've got tier 4 Lux. It's predecessor of the tank before. We've seen Lux in previous videos we've done. Pretty handy tank itself. Not a bad gun on it. And we're going to see that frontal armour now. You have your clip, I'll have mine.
Wow.
We don't take no damage. He's dead.
Why did you ram him?
Most getting a bit giddy there. Oh my god, it's a VK, tier 6 VK.
Dear.
That didn't bounce off his front.
No.
And we don't want to be trying to take him on. We're just going to relay.
You're going to reposition.
Reposition here, but we're going to do it craftily. What I'm doing, I could run away down to his left here, but I think no, he's chasing me down here. I'm going to try and keep him lit up, and I'm going to see if I can light anybody else up while I race over this ridge to get back to my team.
Yeah.
But it works. We spot another target. We spotted again ourselves. Another enemy spotted. We've got a lot of team there. Someone's asking us to fall back. We're on it. You don't need to tell me twice.
How are you gonna? Do you earn more XP in scouts when you're scouting and you're spotting and you're
you
scoring
get your assisted
hits?
damage and stuff like that. It's a good tank for. I like this Leopard for spotting. I don't know why, it just feels like it does it easier. Everything just comes easier to you. Bit of power slide on there. Suffering with a bit of lag again.
Yeah.
Seems to be prominent at the minute, and then you can. This is what it's good at.
Okay.
If you find an heavy tank that's low on health,
you
can have him.
That's like the LC though. You can do that in that.
Yeah, we're just going to spot. We're going to chuck them binos up, make sure there's nobody down in that ridge line down there. Tank isolated on his own.
He's full health.
Yeah,
well,
by the time we get there. We're going to move in for kill.
What are you going to do to him? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
This is all about wait for that shot so you can get to the optimum side of him. Take it while we're still at an angle to him, and we're blowing his head off.
You weren't actually that close either.
No, 95mm penetration. Pretty good. You don't. It's not going to struggle to penetrate. It's just hitting them. Closer you are, more of them shots actually.
I prefer this than the LC, definitely.
It's more fun to play. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
the LC's really stressful. The gun stressed me out 2 hours. The fact that it doesn't hit much very often.
You were very salty that night.
Yeah, it's a pain. I can honestly say I don't mind taking Leopard out. It's quite enjoyable. I'm going to show you over a distance.
It's a waste of time.
Even with 95mm penetration, we're on the damage thing, and we're going to do a little dance with that rock. Shoots rock. Perfect. We'll move on again.
You'd hit it, but I feel it's a waste of ammo and time.
And it can give you position away. You're going to see that in other videos where you'll see me sat looking at a target and I don't shoot because I don't want to give my position away. I've got a good spotting reference point. I'm picking targets up. Don't risk getting spotted.
So you can play this as both aggressive and passive, can't you?
You kind of have to play it more aggressive with the scattergun on than you would with a 5 centimetre.
You've got to be close, haven't you?
You've got to be closer, but even with the 5 centimetre, it's pointless being at distance with 67mm penetration. So it kind of does need to be a little bit more aggressive, but you develop your own kind of play style with it, if that makes sense. It's not suit everybody.
Definitely.
It's not for everybody.
It does. Definitely a style. Go on then, Curzo 5, Liberty Falls.
Liberty Falls, straight away you can see its mobility again. It's nice to drive around, it goes where you want, you're not struggling to turn a corner in it.
Technically,
good for that.
You could find targets before you load your gun. I don't like that, that's very slow.
It's always sometimes handy. If you could come across some light tanks, you can really blast them away with it.
I know, but it didn't reload until you spotted one target.
I mean, you can see we're being quite aggressive here.
Go on,
the scout.
What are you doing?
I'm pushing it straight away. I mean, little A20 like that.
Oh, that's
there you go. Bang, dead. Tier 4 tank. We took a shot for it, but we've got a tank out of the way.
Yeah.
Gun out of game. Move on. Reload. Drop back. This is a perfect position for a Leopard.
You like this in the game.
The fact that I'm lighting all them tanks up there,
40 seconds.
They can't come round and get me because I've got all my teammates behind me who are going to shoot me if they do.
Yeah.
It gives me a chance to pop out, unload that clip, get back, reload it, do it all, start again.
I like that. Are you actually spotting all these, or is someone else spotting them?
I spotted them initially. I think I spotted 2 of them, but now I've got that. Was it ARL 44? They're pushing around in front of us.
Sharing the spot.
I want to back him up, but there's 3 heavy tanks sat around that corner, and there's 3 more heavy tanks sat up that lane waiting for me to push around.
You've got to pick your targets, haven't you, in your moment, definitely.
Patience sometimes is the best virtue with this.
Situational awareness as well, definitely. Is it play dependent, this thing?
Yeah, oh, who's this guy? We're just trying to spray that cliff a little bit up to his left and we get another kill. We weren't initially going out to kill him, but we adjusted a strategy to suit.
You may as well shoot him.
Someone put the lower plate in front of my aiming circle while I took. I don't even know what it were.
Didn't even close enough, did it? Just shot him.
And here we go again, another AC. Oh, it says that blooming rock.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get over the rock, you're just firing up in air. That's another little minus for tank. Gun depression's not amazing.
It can't be that good if a little rock put you off there.
So, and it rocks around, you see it rocking around, you can stop, look like you've got a shot, and then it sits itself back up. Some people like to put suspension on it. I mean, we say gun's alright, 95mm penetration still not enough, it's harder a T150 turret. Drop back, reload, start again.
So I quite like it. I think I might have a go with the scatter gun. It looks quite fun.
It can sometimes get your arse off a tit. Sometimes you have games in this thing where you can't pen anything and you just get blown away straight away.
Yeah, well, you expect that because it's tier 5.
Yeah.
You're going to end up with tier 8 games if you're lucky.
You're going to struggle in a tier 8 game in this.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
You're more of an actual full-on scout in a tier 8 match. You won't be doing this in a tier 8 game. I won't be here.
No.
You can see it, even a tank like that, T-34-85, it nearly kills us. What we've got left there now, is it?
Nothing.
Not a lot.
15.
We're relying on this team now to back us up basically, and they're doing a pretty good job. They've killed him. Well, I only left him dying, to be fair, so it swings and roundabouts.
It's doing well actually. I do quite like this. So, did you have fun playing it? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
No, it's a pretty solid, full all-rounder tank.
Okay.
So we're going to look at another video now and see what we can do on these other maps.
Late roll, go on then.
Straight away, we're going to use this little bit of camera rating we've got, and we're going to race straight into this middle and we're going to get some spotting done.
So has this got like different strategy on this game?
Yeah, from this point we're going to work out straight away. You're going to get to a point, get your biners up, get your camera net up, and just see how far your gun can fire, rangefinder on it really, as such.
And spotting as well, obviously. Straight
away. Sometimes I didn't really take into account it. You don't even notice it sometimes, that you can't shoot that way. And I'm going to prove that point straight away. We get that camo net up.
What do you mean, shoot what way?
Look, he's in range. You don't check again, he's out of range. Just that short little, he's literally on the cusp.
Yeah,
when we started shooting, you're in range, by the time we'd finished shooting, he's out of range. We spotted all them targets already, 4 spotted targets, tier 5, medium coming for us. Reload. I mean, get used to this reload, it just continue down the line.
Thing is, if you concentrate on scouting, you're not that bold about your reload.
Here you can go, one. Nipple twist left. Artillery pounds one in at us.
I don't think. We finished. Someone actually shoots
and then bang, we've taken another artillery shot. Think about using this repairs, but we've got a pretty skilled crew in this tank.
Yeah, it's quite quick.
So, bang, dodge it.
Nice one.
Well played, saved his repair kit.
Definitely.
We light another tank up. See if the whole team that's sat behind us will shoot it. Amazing how many times they miss. If you do that in Churchill, you're dead before you've even gone anywhere. You light them up, nobody can hit them. Even more targets lit up. Still no one seems interested in shooting anybody.
So I like the view range. You've got binos. Range. The binos does actually extend quite a way over your camera.
I would recommend binos for this tank, just because of the guns. The guns are that situational and that hard to find a place to use in. Scouting is sometimes the only job you can do. So I want to do that scouting job the best of my abilities. Binos is giving me the maximum view range I can. This is what we talked about in another video. I can shoot him, he's in range, but I've got that VK heavy tank just to his left hand side there, who's just been shot. He'll spot me as soon as I pull the trigger on this gun. I'm not risking it. I nearly get shot anyway, so people trying to shoot that Churchill free behind me.
Someone else gets spotted behind you.
And you can see already here, we've racked up nearly 20 assisted damage shots. We've spotted 9, and still no one can shoot them.
It's a shame. It's a shame no one's shooting at them, otherwise you'd be well in the money.
We can't do anything about them tanks because we can't shoot that far, so straight away we dismiss that. And we move on down.
Go back where you were.
See if we can't light some stuff up for this Churchill free.
And does he carry on down the road?
He's only got artillery in a minute. Like Bishop's determined he's going to kill us from this point.
He'll kill someone.
Again, we can shoot. It's a gamble. It's 400 metres. What am I going to actually do to a VK from that kind of range? Same again here. 350 metres there. Is that ELC? If I pull trigger now, he's going to spot me.
Yeah, but this game's kind of dictated on what sort of scout you play, don't it? You're purely passive scout.
We can only light up the tanks we're lighting up. Nobody seems interested in shooting the ones we can. They ain't got shots on them. They keep popping up every now and then.
Yeah.
You can see how you can play this as a full-on scout without actually having to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
The only time we've done it so far is to defend ourselves from that medium. Game's getting away from us at this point. Team just doesn't seem to want to be interested in the fact that it's an encounter match
and they need
the base is getting capped out.
Yeah, true. You need to get on there. And
you're in a Leopard. I mean, you fire that clip off, you 15-second reload. What else can you do?
Yeah,
we're finally going to pluck up courage to shoot this CLC. We've got to make something happen. It works. It backs up. We don't do a lot of damage to it, but it makes him back up.
Yeah, pushes him.
And then we're going to have to push at this point. No one's really doing anything. We're going to have to try and make something happen. We're wondering which way to go. I've only got a minute to get to that cap circle before it needs, to get it reset, if you know what I mean, before we're capped out on. We're still getting that assisted damage, we're still spotting stuff.
The thing is, you're a light tank, and you've done your job, but it's not enough. Ooh,
this goes.
You gonna shoot? Oh, you're bouncing off.
Yep, even that would bounce off. Angles.
You're telling me
the closer you are, the better. The shotgun theory that we mentioned earlier, that's full on proved it there.
Telling me he's just going to sit there for 15 seconds.
No, he's going to turn around and shoot me once. But it's too late for him now. I know he's got a 5-second reload on that gun, and it's over.
Honed him, eventually.
And if we've got hardly any health left, we're still reloading his clip. No one else seems bothered about resetting that cap. We're going to have to try and do it ourselves.
Yeah, this game's going
exactly
where we think it is.
Yeah. I can't really shoot at him. I'm not really interested. I just want to get to that cap circle. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, definitely. Well, nice demonstration of a passive scout game. You tried. You couldn't really do much more.
Win, but we tried.
Couldn't do much more, really. That's go on, round it up then. Round this Panzer Leopard up, whatever it's called, VK Leopard 2.
You'll get there, and it's a VK.16.02 Leopard.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Plus points. I want to say gun, but I'm struggling in a way. Yeah, if you're up and close and personal, it can do a lot of damage quite really quick. If you know what I mean. It's got that little bit of reload.
I think it is a positive. Makes the gameplay a bit more fun.
Its signal range is impressive, 700 meters, but you can't use it. If that makes sense again. So 380 meter view range, we've seen how good it is at picking targets up and scouting and not being spotted itself. It's got a good camo rating, and it's got that little bit of frontal armor. You can surprisingly bounce a few shots off.
I like how the binos extend it quite significantly beyond the camo. I like that.
He's got that little bit of ramming. If you want to get that in your game for artillery and other light tanks around you, stuff like that. It does like to track a lot of things as well, especially like cannon spraying shots all over the place. You can sometimes slip a few in there and knock someone's tracks off, and you can get assisted damage that way. The only drawbacks I got with the tank is their guns as well. I know they're a plus point, but they're also a negative. You've seen it with the, you like to call it scattergun, 400 metres, you can't shoot anybody past that.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if they're within that 400 metres, at a distance, you're not doing a lot. You need to be within 200 to really be effective with that gun.
I was going to say about 50.
Yeah, in a way. It's got fairly good accuracy, but to a point. And that's with a 5cm gun on. It is pretty accurate, and the fire rate is good. You just struggle to pen things. Yeah. It's just gun depression. We touched on that in the root thing. You didn't really suffer with it in the videos we played. It can be a bit of an issue at times if you're up top of an hill trying to shoot down, especially if you're scouting, because that's where you get your best view range from.
Is it map dependent?
No. Street maps, it's quite quick. You've seen that, so you can get in and out with that gun.
What about player dependent?
It's player style dependent in a way.
Oh, okay.
Whatever suits certain play style.
Okay.
You just gotta get used to it.
You play this like a Cromwell?
No.
No.
The VK Leopard.
Okay, that's about it really, isn't it? Can't really say much more about it.
No.
Positives, negatives, can't play it like a Cromwell. It's a scout. It's definitely called a Leopard. Got it out eventually.
Does it scout well?
It's number 2 for a reason. It's a light tank out of our top 3, and it's number 2. Thank you very much for watching. Join us on our number 1. And I can't really say what that is yet because I'm not privy to that information. Thank you very much.